Is it making a sound? Oh, crap. What's up, Infestation? Ice, good to see you guys. Can you guys hear me all right? Like I said, I'm trying something new, so I want to make sure everything sounds good.
What is broken can be reforged.
Let's see here. We're gonna go Riv in this game. Nobody's really doing the build that I do anymore. From what I'm seeing. It sounds a little low. Hold on, give me a sec. Oop, crap. How's that? Does that sound better? Let me know if this sounds better. It'll be fixed in a second. Excellent, excellent.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
All right, guys. Well, we got top. We were trying to get jungle, but we got top. So hopefully,
An ally has reconnected. Minions have spawned.
hopefully our jungle is good. If not, though, we'll have to carry. But we have Spoon with us, and Spoon's really good. So we're actually probably going to do the jungle dynamics video today, I think. I think we're actually going to build this first. That was close. We almost had it. If she didn't cancel our thing, we would have had it. Yeah, if she didn't get that cancel off, we definitely would have had it. That was close. I'm surprised she didn't ignite me. I don't know why the Xin Zhao
Top
did a
turret is
lane
under
gank.
attack.
If he would have just gone around the side, he would have got a kill for sure. He still might get a kill though.
Enemy slain.
Nah, he choked, unfortunately. I don't understand why he didn't lane gank. All he had to do was lane gank and he would have got a kill. Or I mean, river gank. That's alright.
Danger.
One thing I want you guys to realize how I'm going in on her. I mean, Camille is just a bitch to deal with early. But see how I'm jumping in with my Q and then jumping, stunning, and then jumping out with my E? I'm doing that on purpose because that allows me to take a zero
Bottom
trade.
turret is under attack.
Unfortunately, Camille is just such a hard champion to deal with in lane. Especially because she gets her passive all the time. We played that really well right there. Yeah, they're really trying to get me.
Retreat. Danger. Danger. Danger.
I gotta back because they're gonna try and dive me.
Enemy slain. Ally slain.
I'm gonna lose a little bit, but it's not worth the death.
Top turret is under attack.
Like I said, told you, they're real hardcore trying to dive me.
On my way. Ally slain. Attack
I don't
the
know why
dragon.
he's top lane if he wants the dragon.
Attack the dragon. First turret destroyed. Ally slain. Your team has slain the Rift Herald.
I'm not sure what our jungler's doing at the moment.
On my way. Ally slain. Enemy slain. Enemy slain.
Get a fast back in. Looks like our team's doing okay, so they should be fine down there.
Ally slain.
Wow,
Ally
really?
Slain. Enemy slain. Enemy double kill. Ally slain.
Oh, fucking bullshit,
Enemy
dude.
slain. You have been slain. Double kill. Enemy slain. Top turret is under attack. Retreat from the enemy champion. Enemy killing spree. Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy slain. Enemy rampage.
I just gotta give it up. There's no point on even trying to defend it because they're just gonna dive me and kill me.
Top turret is under attack. Lost. Enemy is unstoppable.
Actually, no, we need to do these boots instead.
I will light the sky with my blade.
I love how I upgraded my abilities so many times and it just didn't go through right there. That's unfortunate.
On my way. Ally slain. Enemy slain.
She wins that now.
Shut down. Enemy double kill. Ally slain.
Battle is my
Enemy slain. Rift Herald.
Oh, damn it, our team's fighting.
Ally slain. Mid turret is under attack. Enemy killing spree. Unstoppable. Enemy double
Dude,
kill.
what the hell, dude?
Enemy
Why are they not
rampage.
helping? What's up? Chloe, no! No jump. No.
Triple kill. Enemy is unstoppable. Enemy quadra kill. Middle turret is under attack. Shut down. Aced. Turret lost.
light the sky with my blade.
Actually, we'll do this.
Danger. Enemy is godlike. Bottom turret is under attack.
Oh, this bot lane just fed too hard, man.
The enemy team has slain the dragon.
Yeah, just bot did.
Enemy is legendary.
M bot. It's too bad he went such a crappy jungler like Xin Zhao.
Enemy slain. Shut down. Slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree.
We don't win that.
Triple kill. Bottom turret is under attack.
I tell you guys, every time I play against a Pyke, he gets fed.
Ally slain.
They
Bottom turret is
yeah,
under
we
attack.
lost this one. It's
Turret
GG,
lost.
unfortunately.
Middle turret is under attack. Turret lost. Inhibitor turret is under attack. Inhibitor turret is under attack.
What a horrible
Inhibitor turret is under
rift drop.
Enemy is dominating. Enemy slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy is ally slain.
Just FF. It's over.
The dawn will triumph.
I mean, if we could extend the game, then we have a chance. But I don't think we're gonna be able to extend the game.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy rampage. Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy is legendary. Nexus is under attack. Enemy is unstoppable.
20 deaths from the bot lane, man. Unreal.
Slain. Top turret is under attack. On my way. Top turret is under attack. Turret lost. Enemy double kill. Inhibitor turret is under attack. Ally slain. Shut down. Turret lost.
Fucking trolling ass bot, man.
Enemy killing spree. Shut down. Nexus is under attack.
We need a third. We need a third. Let me see, who can we get? What's up, Treyon? How you doing, man? Yeah, I mean, the ADC was pretty bad. It didn't help. I mean, they were fed as hell by the time I left lane. It was ridiculous. I mean, they were fed as fuck by the time I left lane. It was absolutely ridiculous. But it is what it is. Oh my god. Is this the same misfortune? Let's see. Let's see, is this the same? No, it's not. Yeah, the Ciroc, they were both bad, man. They were fucking trash.
I am bound, but I will not break.
How the fuck do I have an Emerald 2 in a game with me when I'm D2? If it won't let me invite somebody to play with me who's Emerald 2, why does it match me with someone who's Emerald 2? Like, how does that make any sense? You can't play with somebody who's Emerald 2, who's a friend of yours, who you know just hasn't ranked up yet, but we will match you with a true Emerald 2. How does that make any sense? What up, Brighter? Like, that makes zero sense to me. How can I not play with my friend who's Emerald 2, but I can get matched up with an Emerald 2? How do you... So, Kennen, you need disengaged champions for Kennen. Morgana's really good into Kennen. You need champions that can either lock him down or disengage. That's basically what you're looking for. So, like, actually, our team comp is pretty decent against Kennen, if you count me and the Seraphine. But you want champions that can basically apply distance CC. Distance CC. So, like Morgana, Lux, for example, Braum, Seraphine. Believe it or not, oh crap, I forgot to change. Soraka's actually decent into Kennen if you know how to land a silence. I messed up. God damn it. I had it and then I overchanged. But you also have to realize that he's a lane bully. So you have to respect the fact that he's a lane bully. Like, a lot of people, they can't respect the fact when a champion is stronger than them early, and they like, oh no, I have to win. And they just like, they would rather lose than respect the fact that this champion beats me early. And I have to accept the fact that I'm gonna lose minions, and that's okay. Like, yeah, and I think that's the biggest struggle a lot of kids have in, like, just this game in general. They don't know how to accept, like, when they're behind. They don't know how to accept, like, when a champion's stronger than them, when a champion's better than them, when a player's better than them. Even if it's not the champion, the player's better. They're not willing to accept it. They basically have in their mind, like, I have to carry, I have to win, and if I can't carry and I can't win, then we're gonna lose. That's basically their mindset. See, like this kid right here. All she had to do was not help. All she had to do was not help and we win it. That's all she had to do. But what did she do? She wanted the kill and she stayed. All she fucking had to do was just not fucking help. Nothing else. Nothing else. She didn't have to do a fucking thing. All she had to do was not fucking help. But she's so dumb, she's so bad because she like doesn't understand the game. She doesn't understand like what you're supposed to do, that she would rather die than allow me to get the kill. And like that's literally what it is. It's just stupid and it's ignorant. Like that she would rather die than let me get the kill.
Enemy slain.
God, I can't believe that my team failed that, man. I took them both down to 1 HP, and Aatrox failed that.
Ally slain. Bottom turret is under attack. Middle turret is under attack. Middle turret is under attack. way.
Oh, they would fight right before the dragon's up.
Bottom turret is under attack. Enemy slain. Enemy slain. Top turret is under attack. Killing spree. Attack the Rift Herald. Attack the dragon. Top turret is under attack.
Somebody should attack this rift there. We don't need everyone here.
Killing the dragon. Top turret is under attack. Slain. Top turret is under attack. Ally slain. Shut down. Enemy double kill. Ally slain. Enemy team has slain the Rift Herald.
If I just would have had my S2 up, we would have got him. We lose first tower, unfortunately.
Top turret is under attack.
Hopefully they use the rift on it. Unfortunately not, it looks like.
First turret destroyed.
Just out of range. If the team would have kept pushing, we would have caught him. Unfortunately, they didn't.
Enemy slain.
I'm gonna reset.
Bottom turret is under attack. On my
Do I
way.
need anti-heal?
Enemy slain.
No, I don't need anti-heal. We can still win this game though. Like, we're okay. We just have to team fight. We win this game by team fighting and peeling the cannon. Because we outscale this game pretty hard. As long as we push as a team.
Danger. You have slain an enemy.
Okay, we shove the mid here.
Killing spree.
We have 2 minutes till Dragon's up. Alright,
Shut
she can
down.
finish it herself. I'll let her finish it.
Enemy
go back to
turret
farming.
Destroyed.
Rotate to
Middle
mid.
turret is under attack.
I may go up there and help them, depending on how this looks. Yeah, I'm going up top. Oh, damn it. That was really bad of me. That's me not trusting my teammates.
Bottom turret is
That's
under
me not
attack.
trusting my team,
Turret lost.
unfortunately. I mean, I have good reason not to trust them, but I should have trusted right there. That was kind of easy to trust.
On my way. Danger. Bottom turret is under attack.
I need to push out this bot wave if we're gonna get this dragon. Unfortunately, it looks like the team's not gonna rotate, which is really unfortunate for this dragon.
Top turret is under attack.
I wish, man, guys, I said dragon.
Middle turret is under attack.
All of you are top. Oh man, dude, we need a third man.
Slain the Rift Herald.
Truth is a dark mirror.
The enemy team has slain the dragon.
These Emerald players are just so bad, dude.
Retreat from the
We need a
enemy
third.
champion. Top turret is under attack. Middle turret is under attack. Turret lost. Ally slain. Middle turret is under attack. Enemy rampage. Top turret is under attack. Bottom turret is under attack. Turret lost. Enemy slain. On my way. Have slain an enemy. Turret lost.
Unreal, dude. Unreal how bad these kids are, man. God.
To love is to be bound. By our foes.
Engage.
This is why you guys never get better, because of games like this. This is why so many of you are stuck in bronze or like fucking low elo. This is why so many of you are emerald. Because like you're like this Aatrox. You think you understand the game, you think you're good, but you're emerald. And you blame your teammates that are carrying you because you just don't understand the game.
Engage.
But you'll never admit that you're wrong. And so you'll be emerald forever. And you'll blame your teammates, you'll blame the game.
Enemy is unstoppable. Top turret is under attack. Killing spree. Enemy turret destroyed. Turret lost. Ally slain. Turret lost.
Just low IQ players, man. Low IQ players.
Enemy slain. Shut down. Double kill. Enemy slain.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, yeah, exactly.
Attack
Our
Baron.
Aatrox has less gold than their support. And he's, like, trying to say that, like, we're the reason we're losing. Like, this kid's gonna be emerald forever. He'll never get good at this game, ever. He's, like, perma-bad.
On my way. On my way.
This is a bad call, but we don't really have a choice. This is a really bad call.
Your team has slain Baron
why he did that, man.
You have slain an enemy. Shut down.
We gotta get
On
this.
my way. You are on a killing spree.
It's definitely jungle diff though, for sure. 100% this is jungle diff.
Engage. Engage.
We need to go max damage.
Engage.
Hopefully she doesn't die there.
Retreat from the enemy champion.
Oh, I'm lagging. Holy crap, I'm lagging.
Engage.
I need to push out this bot lane.
Attack this champion.
It really shouldn't be me though. It's gotta be me. No one's listening. It's unfortunate. It can't be me, but it has to be me because nobody's paying
Ally
attention.
slain.
Like, we only win team fights if I'm there because we need my AoE damage to win them. But this team's dumb. They don't understand how like we win. They don't understand how to win. That's a gun. We have no more towers, so it's not winnable.
Double kill. Triple kill. Engage.
Yeah, it's not a winnable game anymore.
Shut down. Nexus is
We
under
can't win.
attack.
We'll never be able to create enough pressure.
On my way. On my way. Attack Baron. Attack
I don't
Baron.
think I can solo this. Maybe I can. I don't think so. Nope, I can't. Maybe if I can get a teammate to come help though. Maybe if I can get a teammate to come help though.
Shut down.
Man. Would have been nice if I had help.
Ally slain. Enemy slain. On my way.
Would have been nice. If I just had some help.
Enemy killing spree. Shut down. Danger.
Yeah, we had to get Baron, but the team didn't want to come. I don't understand, man. We literally needed Baron to win the game. It was a 5v2 or a 5v1, and we wouldn't go Baron. Five v one, and our team refused to go Baron. It makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense, dude. I said we would have to ace them probably 4 times just to win this game.
Elder Dragon.
It'd probably take about 4 aces.
Attack the Elder Dragon. On my way.
Hopefully we'll go to this.
Attack the Elder Dragon. On my way. Attack the Elder Dragon. Slain. You have slain an enemy. Shut down.
Now hopefully we'll do Baron.
On my way. Attack Baron.
Such a bad team, man.
On my way. Attack Baron. Your team has slain Baron Nashor. Engage.
Damn it, I did the wrong thing. I have to back real quick though,
Engage.
because I need mana, unfortunately.
Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy turret destroyed.
Dude, shove the mid. See, this is the low IQ. You know why he dies right here? He dies because our team didn't keep pushing mid. If they kept pushing mid, they would have kept pressure here, which would have caused them to have to choose between going bot or going mid. But instead, this team's fucking dumb. They're fucking dumb. They're so dumb, they don't understand simple, basic game dynamics. Simple, absolutely simple, basic game dynamics. Not complicated, not confusing, not hard, not not expert, beginner game dynamics. Not understood.
Enemy turret
Literally,
destroyed.
beginner game dynamics. Our Yone died while split pushing because the team was too dumb to keep pressure on the opposite side of the map. It's literally that simple.
Enemy turret destroyed. Attack this champion.
We need to back up.
Slain.
See? Simple game dynamics. Again, just on full display of lack of understanding. Overextending. Simple, 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 simple game dynamics.
On my way.
And then kids lose games and they're like, how did I lose? Because you don't understand simple game dynamics.
On my way.
We got an objective. Back up. We don't need to keep extending. We're losing. You win games like this by small win, back up. Small win, back up. Small win, back up. It's literally how you win games like this. But what's happening? Overextending. He's dead. He had to blow flash and alt. That's huge.
Engage.
We need to stop their backs. Hopefully he's smart enough to stop their backs. They need to back up. They need to back up. They need to back up. They need to back up.
Retreat from the enemy champion.
That's a horrible time to die. See, why not just back up? Now they get
Ally
Elder
slain.
and Baron probably.
Shut
They
down.
probably get Elder and Baron. We can't contest.
Engage.
It's a 3v5 we have to win. With lanes pushing. So if they're smart, they'll send 4 people there and 1 person push. If they're smart, that's what they'll do.
Enemy killing spree.
That's game.
Slain.
GG. Overstay. Simple fucking game dynamics, man. Stupid fucking Emerald players, man.
Nexus is under attack.
I'm fucking master and I have to play with somebody in the top 50% of players. Bot lane, again, giving up 20 kills. Stupid fucks, man. What's up, Prince? All right. Since we're gonna wait for somebody, we're gonna we'll do a Jungle Dynamics video. Who the heck is this? I have no idea who this is. I have no idea who you are. Chloe, calm down. Okay. It would have been such an easy win, dude, if our team just had half a brain. I mean, just unbelievably easy. Yeah, unbelievably easy game if our team had half a brain. But it's alright, is what it is. Alright, guys.
Your will, my hand.
Alright, guys, we're going to talk about jungle dynamics and breaking down the role. Since we're gonna just wait for somebody. We need at least 3 players. Okay. So
Welcome to Wild
let me
Rift.
do this. Enable bot. Let's do this. Enemy minions. We don't need that. No cooldown.
Minions have spawned.
Let's do this. I just want things that give me movement speed. Movement speed. That gives movement speed. Defense. That gives movement speed. That's good. And then let's just do, I'm trying to think what else gives movement speed. I think that's it. I think those are all the items that give extra movement speed. Trinity Force doesn't. I guess it kind of does, but not really. Okay, so. Actually, let me rank up real fast. Actually, give me a split second. I need to run to the restroom. Give me a split second. Alright guys, here we go, I'm back. Sorry about that, I had to run to the restroom. Okay, so, jungle dynamics is what we're going to talk about right now. If you guys have a question, let me know. But I'm going to kind of break this down. So the first thing I want you to kind of realize when we're talking about jungle dynamics is, one, understanding your team comps and everything. And how you actually start the game is super important, all right? So let's say you have a lane that you want to help, that you know, hey, this is the lane that I cannot let get fed, all right? I'm going to show you how to do that. Because the thing you have to realize, even if you're not a jungle player, this is the absolute most important role in the whole game, right? It is the most important role in the entire game. Understanding it is the most important thing of improving at this game, okay? And the reason why jungle is the most important role, not because it's the hardest role, it's actually probably the least mechanically, difficult lane or role to play when you're just talking, because all you really do is you clear a jungle, you move to an objective, and that's really all you do. So the aspect of jungling is the easiest of any role, but the responsibility and knowing what to do in what situation is what makes it the most difficult and the most important role. You have to, as a jungler, understand what lane needs to be ganked, when to let a lane die, when you need to save a lane. You need to understand jungle tracking. You have to understand objective control. You have to understand when to cover a lane. You have to understand when to give kills, when to take kills. You have to understand what side of the map is strong side, what side of the map is weak side. Yeah, exactly. And jungle tracking. I said jungle tracking, but I'll say that again. It is immensely important, okay? So let's just make a scenario. Let's say your top side of the map wins really strong, okay? You win that lane real easy. I'm going to say it's a Riven Darius, because Riven beats Darius until level 5, okay? And let's say your bot side of the map is something like Vayne and, what's something bad? Vayne Braum, okay? It's a terrible lane. And you're versus Caitlyn, a Draven Lux, okay? Super strong lane. So what you have to ask yourself is, okay, what lane do I need to win to get ahead? You can look at this two ways. You could look at it as say, okay, I can start on the red side. And by starting on the red side, what I'm doing is I'm turning this into the weak side of the map. I'm turning my Vayne Braum into the weak side of the map. And the reason why, it's because I'm going to be rotating this way most likely. Because most of you are going to do a clear like this. Doom, 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 and head this way, okay? That's what it is. Now, of course, you could do a clear where you start here, then move here, and then if it still looks like it's dead, then you move somewhere over here, okay? That would be a doing a rotation like that, which is typically the rotation I want to do, because I like to start red with Lee Sin, almost always. But if I know the side of the map I want to gank is the bottom side, instead of making it weak side, what I'll do is I'll do a partial rotation, which is something like this. I'll start red, and then because I know I want to gank bot, I'll move over to Krugs. I'll see what it looks like after that. If it still looks good, then what I'll do is I won't go that way, but I'll come around this way, and when I go through, I don't do this. I don't do this. If I still don't think it's good time to gank, I'm going to hug the wall, and I'm going to move up this way, and I'm going to kill the River Scuttle. This is giving me maximum time efficiency, okay, in order to decide whether or not I can gank bot. Because the truth of the matter is, Draven Lux shits on Vayne Braum. It shits on it. So I'm giving myself maximum time, and then this also what it does is I'm realizing, this is what I would do in this game, okay? I'm also realizing that the enemy jungler is going to realize that his top lane probably needs help, and he's probably going to start red, and he's probably going to make a gank top. And so if he does what I think he would do, that then gives me the opportunity to come over and do a counter gank, okay? That's why I would do something like this. If nothing still sets up and the enemy jungler does counter gank, then that gives me the free opportunity to go through and completely clear his jungle, okay? This is basic jungle pathing and understanding. Because I'm a jungler, I understand that this champion most likely will start here, and because this champion's weak, he's probably going to rotate around this side of the map in order to help, because he knows if Darius beats Riven early, Riven's useless for the whole game, okay? Because Riven only beats Darius early. It's the only time, all right? So that's like basic beginning of like jungle starting out, okay? Now, the other thing that I could do, let's say you're not a champion like Lee Sin, okay? A champion that can't do a clear like this. Because some champions can't do a 1, 2, 3, 4 type clear. It doesn't work for their kit. They need to scale more. Like, let's say you're a champion like Evelynn, okay? So what you could do in that situation, if you're a champion like Evelynn, is instead of starting red, even though red is the better start, you could do a blue, then Gromp, then Wolves, and rotate this way. Because you trust that your top lane should win, and you want to help your bot lane, okay? Now let's say, obviously, if that's not what you want to do, you want to help the stronger lane, then you can start on the weak and just tell the weaker side to play safe. Then you start obviously on the weaker side and rotate that way, okay? That's basic strong side, weak side of the map, okay? And then also, if you're a team, if you're the player, okay, you have to understand strong side, weak side of the map. This is why I said understanding jungle is the most important role in the entire game. So if you are the Vayne Braum and I'm down here, you need to understand like, okay, I'm the strong side of the map, so I can play a little bit more aggressive, because if I get into a scuffle, my jungler's here. And so you have strong side of the map and then like stronger sides. When I'm like on this portion, it's just strong side of the map because I'm over here. This is more of a neutral strong side. If I'm over here, I'm mid strong, anywhere on this side. I don't actually become bot strong until I'm like around here. Once I'm around this area, basically, after you pass the center of this dragon, basically, all the way through, then this side now needs to play more safe. You need to realize like, hey, my jungler isn't there, and I'm in a weak lane, so I need to be a little bit more cautious. Okay? Really basic understanding. Now, and then, like I said, you do that vice versa. You just apply that logic either way you go, okay? And like I said, if you're focusing more so on like, no, I want to get my strong lane fed first and let them snowball the game and then trust my weak lane to play safe, then yeah, you would do something like you start red, go Raptors. If you're playing a champion like Lee Sin, then obviously you're going to go, you could go red Raptors, blue gank. That would be a way that you could kind of approach that. Now, I want to show you guys another thing, okay? This is a thing I rarely see players do. I mean, it's so rare I see players do this. It's ridiculous. So let's say you are coming down for a gank, and you come in, you do your red, you do your Krugs, you come around, and this is the other thing. When you come to gank, don't gank like this. Do not gank like this. If you gank like this, you're trolling yourself, you're trolling your teammates. You're straight up. That's all you're doing, okay? Do not frickin' walk into lane like this. No. What you do, and the reason why you don't do that is you're eliminating an angle, okay? If you know the enemy doesn't have a ward there, and if you pay close attention to the team, if you start to see them walk this way, then you'll know. But what you do is you come around like this, okay? It gives you more of an angle, okay? Or what you can do is you just walk at more of an angle. But don't hug this wall. You see players, they come in and they just walk around just like this. You want to create an angle, okay? If there's no vision in this bush right here, and you know there's not, then what you do is you walk over, down like this, and then you gank in, all right? If they're like super deep and they're all right here, then yeah, you can, be a more aggressive walk and just walk right in. It's understanding the lane and understanding the angle that you need to do in order to create an effective gank, okay? Now, here's the thing that I don't see a lot of players do, like all the time. Let's say you do exactly what I said. You come in, you have your gank, you try and gank, it's unsuccessful, they get away. And a lot of times what players will do is they'll just run away, okay? Then you clear the ward's cleared, they had it there. This is what you do, okay? You clear the ward, and as you clear the ward, you have to realize the ward vision actually remains for about 3 seconds after it's cleared, okay? You need to make clear, obvious posture that you're walking away. Clear and obvious. Then what you do is you come over, you do the riff for a little while, you wait for a second, and then if the enemy immediately goes back to aggression, you come right back and you jump on their asses. Okay? Simple lane, like, ganking dynamics that, like, so many players don't do. If you do simple things like that, you're coming in, you're ganking, they clear, boom, they get away, leave, check for the ward's there, you clear it with your sweeper. Because realistically, what you should be doing since the game spawns, you drop your ward, you know, you either drop it at your blue, or I like to drop it in one of these little bushes right here, personally, or this little bush right here on the top of the water, on the top edge of this rock. And then you switch back to a sweeper. And that way, when you have a sweeper, you go through. Now, there's two ways to utilize a sweeper properly, okay? One, if you're going to gank with a sweeper, what you do is you turn the sweeper on, like about right here, okay? The reason why is in case there's a ward in here, the sweeper actually denies vision for a split second, okay? And then it'll deny that vision, and then you walk here. You don't clear it, you just walk past it. If there's another ward in here, it denies the vision, and then you come in and gank, okay? That's one way you can gank with a sweeper. You turn on the sweeper, you walk into the lane, through the bushes, and it denies the vision. So that way they can't tell that you're actually ganking. The other way you can is you can just ignore that completely, walk in, try and gank, and then like if they're way pushed up, then that's probably the time I'm going to ignore vision. If they're mid or, you know, or something about right here, I'm probably going to check for vision and everything. And then what you do is then you pop the sweeper as you walk away, clearing vision, all right? And you clear vision. Now, I want to talk a little bit about like warding angles. So the most common ward spots for people, most of the time people are going to ward like right here, or they're going to ward like right here, or they're going to ward like right here, okay? Those are the three most common wards, all right? If you suspect there is a ward here or here, and you want to gank mid, this is how you gank mid, okay? And let's say you're right here, and you know there's a ward in one of those two bushes. You come over here, you hug this wall, and you hug the angle like this. When you hug the angle like this, it'll actually remove the vision, okay? You can get in without being seen by hugging the wall like this, okay? You have to just hug the wall. And then it increases the chance. Like, it depends where in this bush, but a lot of times, if you hug the wall like this, you can actually get in without tracking vision, okay? If you know there's no ward in there and the wards are just like right here, the other thing you can do is you can come over here, hug this wall like this, walk around, hug the wall like this, and you can actually gank. You won't be seen until you reach about right here. When you reach about right there is when you'll actually get seen, okay? And then that gives you an angle on the jungle when you gank, okay? Understanding, this is why it's so important to understand where wards are. So often players think, oh, I just need to clear the ward. No, sometimes using the ward actually gives you an advantage. If I know the ward's there, I'm like, okay, well, screw your ward. I'm gonna make you think that you're safe. I'm gonna walk around like this, boom. You think you're safe, all of a sudden if you're not paying attention, you're probably not paying attention because you have the ward there and you're paying light attention, so you probably get an easy game. It's the same thing on this side of the map, you know? It's the exact same thing on this side of the map. They got the ward here. You just do that sharp little angle that I showed you. If they got the ward up in here, what you can do is that sharp little angle that I showed you. All right? It's really simple. Because, like, look, you just have to look at see where the vision goes. I can walk into that angle right over there because the vision doesn't reach. See where the vision goes? There's a corner right there, that right over there. See that brick, that rock? It doesn't touch. If you walk in that, you can't be seen. All right? The other thing I want to show you, you see this right here, this little black spot right here? Let's say you're ganking, okay? You're the enemy. you guys just let off a really great gank. Okay, you killed the enemy, you're super strong, and you want to early gank them again. And you're a champion like Lee Sin who's got mobility. All you got to do is stand to the left or right of this Gromp, walk right here, and do one of these. You do that right there, you can literally get into this bush without the enemy even knowing that you're there. Now you do have to pay attention to minion tracking, and all you have to do for minion tracking is watch your side of the map. The minions mirror each other as they walk down the lane. So as long as the minions aren't there, and as you see on your side of the map, if that black line is still there, then you know you're safe, okay? And that's how you know you can walk across, and then as soon as they come, you and your team can just jump in, kill them, blah, 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 and deny more lane. All right? Now, here's the other thing. One of the biggest mistakes that junglers make is they don't understand, like, when to back, okay? You want to... What is that sound? That's what I was saying. I asked people if they heard that sound, and people were saying no, they didn't hear the sound. But you're saying you do hear the sound? I thought I heard the sound too, but people said they didn't hear the sound. I can fix it. Hold on. Hold on. I'll fix it. Give me a second. There you go. Sound better? That should be better. All right. The other thing that you can do, if the lane is, let's say there's no minions in the middle of this lane, and you're trying to get to the opposite side of the map, okay? And you know the minions are all right here, and there's no champions in the middle of the lane. If you're a jungler, all you have to do is literally walk straight down the middle, okay? If there's no minions and no champions, and you know there's not, and you know the minions are over here, and you want to get to this side of the map, and you don't want to walk all the way around here, and because you're like right over here, as long as there's no minions, no champions, you can literally walk just like this, straight down the middle, and no vision will pick you up at all. You'll be invisible. Even if the towers are up, there's absolutely no vision of you walking straight down the middle of the map. It's got to be straight down the middle though. Just like this. You walk straight down the middle, you can walk through it, and there'll be no vision of you whatsoever as you walk down the middle. And this little thing works. It works right here. It works right here. It works right there. And it works right there as well, okay? Here's another one of the biggest mistakes that I see players make. Now, let's say I'm blue team, obviously. If I'm blue team, I want to keep the dragon in the pit. Why do I want to keep the dragon in the pit? I want to keep the dragon in the pit because by keeping the dragon in the pit, it creates more distance that the enemy jungler has to travel before he can hit a smite. If I'm red team, I want to pull the dragon out as far as I can. Why? Because it creates maximum distance the jungler has to go in order to try and challenge with the smite. But so often people are red side, and what do? They leave the dragon right here. And then what does the jungler do? He just goes, pop, smite, stolen. But if you just pulled the mother effing dragon out, he couldn't just pop smite. He'd have to pop, smite, walk. Or he'd have to pop, walk, smite. That's all you'd have to do. But no, people they're too lazy to just use basic understanding. Basic, simple, not hard, common sense. If you just take the time to think about it, it's 100% common sense. I'm not saying anything that's difficult to understand. It's perfectly common sense. Here's the other mistake that I let people make when they're warding dragons. So let's say you are the red side of the map. I see people do this all the time. They'll put their wards like right here when they spawn red side. Why? Why are you doing that? You know why? Because you know what the enemy is going to do? The enemy Caitlyn is going to drop her ward, her pink. She's going to see your ward. She's just going to target it and shoot it from right over the wall. Instead, place your ward in a way where it's maximum distance away that they can't shoot it over the wall, but still covers your pink, preferably. It still covers the whole radius of the dragon pit. Now, if you're the blue team, okay, you don't put it right here. You want to put it right here. Why? because this side of the map is stronger for you. If they walk up this way, trying to clear your ward, you can now put harass on them as they clear the ward. Incredibly simple. Nobody does it. Nobody does it. It's incredibly simple though. But what do? They put their ward here. They put their ward here. Understand what side of the map you're on as a jungler, okay? The other thing that you need to do is understanding, okay, so you start the game with a pink as a jungler, okay? You drop your pink somewhere, then you go back and you switch to a sweeper. Then what you have to do is you need to, after a little while, swap over to another ward to give it time to have two. And what you want to do is you want to set up your jungle clear in a way, and you'll know which side to do. So like if it's Water Dragon, you want Rift first, because Rift is better than Water Dragon, and getting the first tower is better than Water Dragon. It sucks. If it's Mountain or Fire, you want that first because of the scaling of it. So you need to set up your rotations in your clear in a way that you can have a ward on the side that you want. So if I want the water, the fire dragon that's coming, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my clear that I have my wards ready, and before I back, I'm going to drop a ward at the rift, get my back in, then head to the dragon, and then hopefully my team is there. This way, I have vision knowing if the enemy team is trying to rush rift. If they are, then what am I going to do? I'm going to immediately rush the dragon and take it out. That's what I'm going to do. Now, if they don't go there, that gives me the option, if I have a player that stays top, I can have him rotate to the rift while we try and stall at the dragon. Okay? Really, just really basic stuff that nobody does. Nobody does it, ever. They never, ever do it. Okay? Let me see here. I'm trying to think of like what else we can talk about with like basic jungle dynamics. Another mistake, like, so Lee Sin, we'll use Lee Sin as an example. If you play a champion like Lee Sin, who's super strong early, your goal really as Lee Sin, yeah, you want to like get kills and carry the game. If you're playing with friends that you trust, what your goal actually is, it's not to really get kills. Like if you get a couple, you want to get like a couple kills early, but the overall goal after like maybe the first couple minutes, if you get like 3 kills, 2 or 3 kills, your goal now is to actually distribute the kills to your team, okay? That's the goal. Because you're an early game champion, you're going to fall off. And then if you're a late game champion, if you can get a kill, just get a kill. Because obviously the faster you scale, the faster the game's over. Early game, and actually let's talk about that. How do you know as a jungler when to give kills and when not to give kills? And how do you know as a jungler when to help a lane and when not to help a lane? This is probably the thing I think most players really struggle with, and they have very incredibly little understanding about, okay? This is how you tell. Let's say you have a bot lane Vayne. I'm going to use Vayne again because Vayne's just such a great example because she's such a late game champion, okay? And the lane is versing a Caitlyn, all right? What you want to do, actually, before I do that, as a jungler, you need to be doing this all the time. Rotating to the lanes and looking at them. Rotate to the lanes and look at them. You have to be doing this as a jungler. If you're not doing it, you're trolling. It's that simple. You're just straight trolling. All right. So next, how do you know if you actually need to help a lane that's losing versus not helping a lane that's losing, okay? How do I know, like, okay, I'm Lee Sin, do I need to focus on carrying the game, or do I need to focus on trying to help my team get strong? Because like I said, most people really struggle with this. So, and what I'm saying by that is this, okay? I'm building a Lee Sin build, and I finished my first item, and I finished my second item almost, or I started my second item. And you really need to know by the end of your first item. You need to be paying attention to the lane and paying attention to the player. If your laner, if your Vayne is losing lane because of scaling, like you're watching them play and they're making good micro and macro movements and plays, but they're just losing the lane due to basic scaling issues that will eventually disappear over time, then you realize I can trust this player and I can build in order to help them. I can designate my build in order to support them later in the game. Now, if the lane is losing because they're a dumbass and they're doing stupid things, not because they're losing like, oh, I lost that fight because Draven killed me in 4 auto attacks and it takes my champion 8 auto attacks to kill him because he's early game stronger than me, okay? That's what I'm talking about. All right? They lose because they're half health, or like they have 10% health, the enemy has 75% health, and they're trying to stay and farm rather than back or something like that. Or, you know, they have an early team, late game team comp versus an early game team comp, and they're trying to fight and win, and they're giving up kills because of that. That's having bad micro and macro. That's a champion. When you see something like that, you realize, okay, I cannot trust this champion to carry the game because they don't understand simple dynamics. I need to build in a way that allows me to carry. If I see that they're playing well, but they're just losing because of simple scaling issues that will eventually disappear because of the champion they're playing, then I know I can build in a way that best suits my team late game to help us win. Use that concept in every single lane. Also, you use that concept with realizing, do I want to give my teammate a kill or do I want to take a kill away? Okay? And honestly, that's a very hard dynamic to understand because I think at the like emerald and diamond level, most players actually won't understand what's good micro and what's good macro. They'll just look at it and be like, oh, you're feeding, you're bad. That takes time to learn. One way that you could basically learn that better is watching me or other streamers or good players, noticing like, okay, I'll be like, okay, I want to give my teammate a kill in this. Like if you're watching the stream, I think it was yesterday, I was talking about how I wanted to give the Gwen a kill because she was playing well. So I gave her the kill. I could have killed it, but I didn't. Because I understood. That's a huge mistake a lot of junglers make. Like I said, if you're a late game champion, then just take the effing kill. Unless, you know, you're getting shit on and you're like, oh crap, I'm bad, I am getting shit on, there's no way I'm going to carry this game, then maybe give it to your early game champion, try and let them carry the game. You also have to understand for yourself, like, when you, if you're like the laner and not the jungler, when you need to surrender the kill also. Okay? Let me think here. What else could I tell you guys about? We talked about clearing wards as you enter lanes, re-ganking, how to tell if you need to save a lane or not save a lane. Oh, actually, no, we didn't talk about how to know how do you know if you need to save a lane or how do you know if you need to just let a lane die, okay? This is how you know if you need to save a lane. All right, let's say the lane is... let's use Yasuo versus Ahri. Yasuo versus Ahri. Let's say your Yasuo is getting crapped on by the Ahri. Well, this is a lane where if my Ahri is getting crapped on, I'm not as worried about it. And the reason why I'm not as worried about it is because I know if the game goes late, Yasuo will outscale Ahri. And I know Ahri is not the win factor for them. If Ahri gets fed, as long as, and you have to base that based on the champions you have. But let's just say in this scenario, we have an evenly scaled bot lane and an evenly scaled top, and the junglers are evenly scaled. And the only place where we have an outscale is mid Yasuo versus mid Ahri. Yasuo's losing lane. This is a lane where like I don't necessarily have to try and go and focus as much, because if my other lanes are doing well, I can keep helping them and just tell Yasuo to play safe. because Yasuo's going to naturally outscale the Ahri, and Ahri's going to naturally fall off. And because everything else all my other lanes are doing fine, there's no reason for me to go and try and fight a fed Ahri with a weak Yasuo when the Ahri can probably just kill both of us. It's better for me to focus my attention and help the top and the bot, who are evenly matched, and they scale evenly, but they're doing better, okay? Now, if it was the opposite, if the Yasuo was shitting on the Ahri, then I need to save that lane, because that's the win factor. If Yasuo gets fed, we don't have a champion top lane, bot lane, or jungle that can withstand the Yasuo late game, okay? So you have to ask yourself that question. If you can ask yourself that question, then you can answer correctly whether or not you need to save a lane that's losing, or if you need to let the lane die and focus on another lane, okay? Once again, extremely simple concepts, but people just don't take the time to actually think about them. And then people lose games, and they're like, why did I lose games? Oh, my team's bad. Or maybe you're the jungler. Well, it's your fault. You don't understand what lane you should be ganking. You don't understand when you should save a lane or when you shouldn't save a lane. And you're sitting here blaming your team. And yeah, the truth of the matter is your team is bad. Everybody's team is bad. You just literally saw me get effing trolled 2 games in a row. Games that we would have literally shit stomped if my team wasn't so bad. Okay? Like, you literally just watched it. But understanding what you need to do will help you win the game. The other thing that I see a lot of times players do after they get an objective, I talk about this all the time. If you're low, get the objective, leave, and just reset. That's basically it, okay? So that's going to be the Jungle Dynamics video. Is there any questions? I'm going to put it in the chat real quick. Any questions? I'll give you guys just a second to ask if there's any questions to anything I said. If not, we're going to try and play some more games. Okay, it looks like there's no questions. And I'll record this and I'll put it on the I'll record it and put it on the thing so that way if other people want to see it, they can. Where'd he go? Oh, hold on. Let me message him. Give me a second. I'm going to... Oh, no, I saw you type something. Give me a second. How do you level 1 gank? So you can level 1 gank. Level 1 ganking, though, is kind of risky. You have to have an appropriate champion. There's really only a couple champions that you should really level 1 gank with. Oh, Spoon's already in the game. Like champions that you can level 1 gank with. Hold on, let me invite Spoon. Let's go to jungle. Champions that you can do like effective level 1 ganks with. Sion, technically, you could do an effective level 1 gank. I don't necessarily recommend it. I don't really like invading too much in Wild Rift, simply because the map is so small. It's super easy to punish people who invade. Lee Sin is a decent level 1 ganker. Riven is a decent level 1 ganker as well. Pantheon can level 1 gank. Xin Zhao can level 1 gank. Olaf could level 1 gank as well because of his lifesteal. Those would probably be the best champions, I think, for like level 1 ganking in the game. Nunu isn't the worst level 1 gank if you're willing to sacrifice your early game a lot. Really, he needs level 2. But honestly, it's better to level 2 gank than level 1 gank. If you're going to level 1 gank, though, typically what I say you would do is actually you're trying to lane gank. So, like, you're waiting in a bush with your teammate. How do you enemy jungle track? So, the way that you enemy jungle track is you have to... It's actually super simple. Let me get to the map real quick. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember how to get to this stupid map. I did it yesterday, and I can't remember how I got to the map. Oh, yeah, this is it. Hold on. Okay, so this is how you enemy jungle track. Look at the map, and the bottom left-hand side of your screen, we're just going to say that's our base, okay? So we start at red. Obviously, you see where the red is on our side of the map, okay? We're using the sides with the dots, okay? We start at red, and we're let's just say we are a Yi, okay? We're going to say we're a Yi. If I'm starting at red, and the enemy jungler is a Amumu, okay, or a Morgana. These are two extremely mana-hungry champions, okay? You also have to understand champions' clearing paths, okay? So what are champions that have to do full clears? What are champions that do partial clears? If I'm a Lee Sin and I'm going against a Xin Zhao, this is what I think. How do I track Xin Zhao? I know I'm going to start red. I know Xin Zhao is going to start red. So we're on the polar opposite side of the map. All right? So what I do is when I clear red, I know Xin Zhao is top. I know he's top. Then what I try and do is I try and focus. And one of the reasons why, really what you should do if you're a mid laner, you need to put a ward in your enemy raptors. Okay? You need to put a ward in the enemy raptors. If you're a mid laner and you're not doing that, you're basically trolling your team. That's just the truth. You really are. Because what you're doing is you're making jungle tracking for the team so much harder. So anyways, if I start red, I'm Lee Sin, they have Xin Zhao, I know he's going to start red. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to realize, like, okay, he's probably going to take a similar clear path as me. If I know he has a lane that he wants to gank, then I'll realize, like, okay, he probably wants to gank this way. Okay, so I'll clear, and then if I don't see him make any adjustments towards the top or mid side of the map within a certain time frame, because if he does a clear to where he's doing like red, Gromp, Scuttle, Raptors, he's eventually going to show on the map on either the bot side or the mid side of the map. Because the only reason why you would do a clear like that is if you're trying to gank early. And if you don't gank early, you're actually just basically you're just wasting your ganking. You're just wasting your clear time and everything. Okay? So, excuse me. So yeah, that's basically how I tell if he cleared red side. And so if I don't see him after a while, then I'll assume that most likely he's going over to the blue side of the map. And that's basically how I track it. Then what I can do is if I do the exact same type of clear, then most likely what will happen is our spawn times will be about the exact same. All right? So if my red is about to spawn, I know his red is about to spawn. So most likely what's going to happen is he's going to return to his red side of the map to clear his red. Because realistically what the jungler does is like they rotate to the side of the map typically that has value for them. So like if your bot side's completely cleared and you just finished ganking bot lane, okay, and you just backed, most likely if your top lane is fully loaded with jungle creeps and everything, you're probably going to rotate to the top lane. Just you personally, you the jungler person, not talking about the enemy. Why? Because there's farm up there for you to get, and it's more risk reward to go top, farm, and then try and find a gank there. Because the truth of the matter is, if you try to rotate bot and there's no jungle camps in your bot lane jungle, then you're rotating all the way bot, hoping that by the time you get there, the lane's still in the same lane state. And then if not, you'd basically just wasted your whole time walking to the bot lane, and then you're going to rotate back over to the opposite side of the lane because there's no minions there for you to farm. So you just wasted a buttload of time, okay? Now, obviously, this is easier if you drop a ward in the enemy map because obviously they can always change the way, but that's a very basic way of telling. And then also, like, if you, but putting a ward in the map is really the easiest way. Like, I like to put a ward, like, near their raptors, or if you can put a ward, like, right into the entrance of, like, blue and the Gromp. That's a great place in order to tell, because also, like, if they're spawning, it'll give you a good idea. Obviously, anyone can always not follow those concepts, so it's not foolproof. Not saying by doing what I'm saying, it's a 100% guarantee you're going to be able to exactly track where the jungler is, but it's a very basic way of understanding jungle tracking. Most likely, the jungler is going to go to the side of the map that he has camps on. All right? That's the most basic way to tell. Most people don't leash in Wild Rift anymore, so that's not super reliable. They used to, I mean, at low elo, I think players still leash, but at high elo, players don't really leash anymore. So I wouldn't say that's super reliable way. Sometimes actually what I'll do in order to make somebody think when I'm laning is I'll purposely stay out of vision to make the enemy think that I leashed when I actually didn't. So I wouldn't necessarily always trust that. However, at lower elo, you probably can. High elo, nobody really leashes too much, I would say. But it is an effective way that you can do it. So I don't think it's like the worst way. The higher elo you get, I don't really see people leash too often. So I would agree that there is a bit of game sense to it, but using basic understanding of what side of the map we're on, that will definitely help you. But yeah, jungle tracking does take time. It is one of the more difficult things. I definitely agree with RKA. It is one of the more difficult things to do. The easiest way is to try and put a ward in their jungler. That's why I said in the beginning I think it's really important for the mid laner to put a ward in the Raptors, because it gives your team a ton of information on what side of the jungle the jungler spawning or rotating on. And then also if you have the ward in Raptors, you can see if he paths back towards the Krugs, or if he paths towards the river, or if he leaves the Raptors in a way that paths towards the blue side of the map. Yeah, you are right, RKA. Wild Rift and League are completely different. A lot of the things I'm saying don't fully apply to League PC, but we're strictly talking about Wild Rift. We're strictly talking about Wild Rift. But it takes a lot of time, Prince. It's not easy. I mess up I mess up jungle tracking still to this day. Because a lot of times, like, if you're just focusing on so many things at once, it's easy to make a mistake. It just takes practice. You can't expect to master it in one day. I said I wouldn't consider myself a master at jungle tracking at all. I would say it's probably one of my weakest. It might be one of my weaker points of jungling. I would say is jungle tracking. RAK, yeah, there are some different jungle pathings for Wild Rift than League. It kind of depends on the champion, honestly. Let's see if anyone's willing to trade me. Beginner junglers. So, it depends on the elo. So it depends on what elo you're in. If you're looking for a beginner jungle, what elo are you in? I still don't know what jungler I want to play. What level do you get off of full clear? You can full clear by level 4. Full clear by level 4. Brighter, what elo are you in? Well, now if you count the River Scuttle, then it's full clear by level 5. But if you don't count the River Scuttle, then it's full clear by level 4. If you just count jungle camps. I do not play Warwick. Oh, man. I'm going to play Morg into this, actually.
I am bound, but I will not break.
You're Emerald? Okay. So if you're Emerald, you probably have some, you have decent mechanics, I would say. So at Emerald, I really like Lee Sin a lot in Emerald. Yi still works fairly well in Emerald as well. I don't really like to play Yi, but he does work really well in Emerald. Morgana is a monster in Emerald. If you can play Olaf, Olaf is a terror in Emerald. He's very easy to play and very strong. Shyvana is strong in Emerald as well. A lot of players don't know how to handle Shyvana in Emerald. If you have a team that will team fight really well, Amumu can be really strong in Emerald as well. But I think playing like a champion like Olaf, if you want to play that early, he's super easy to play, doesn't take a lot of skill, doesn't take a lot of micro or macro. And, well, I mean, he does take a lot of micro. He does not take a lot of mechanics. Sorry, that's the word. He does take a lot of micro and macro. I apologize. But mechanically, he's really easy to play. Shyvana would be another one. Because at Emerald, you want to play scaling champions, really, at those ranks. And the reason is because kids make so many mistakes at those elos that there's always going to be a time to come back. So scaling champions that are still decent early are like the best at that elo. Because it doesn't matter, even if you're down like 20-0 in Emerald, you can still actually come back and win that game. Because those kids are going to make so many mistakes that you'll still have a chance to win the game. So I really like scaling junglers in Emerald. Or champions that can split push in Emerald are really great. If you can play a jungler that can split push. Yeah, if you can play a jungler that can split push, you will be in amazing shape in Emerald. The easiest way, like when I'm on my Smurf and whenever I'm smurfing in Emerald, I just split push constantly, because kids don't know how to handle split pushing in Emerald. They just don't know how to do it. So a champion that has a strong team fight but also a strong split push in Emerald is really strong. Like really, really strong. Also, you guys notice how I ganked there? The other thing, I don't know, I'm sure you guys realized it, but I don't know if you realized it. My positioning when I ganked, how I put my body in front of the TF.
Bottom turret is under attack.
I purposely put my body in front of the TF in order to protect him from the... hopefully the Gwen comes. The Gwen didn't come, unfortunately. Okay, so right now I'm going to switch over to a regular ward because I want to have my wards ready for when everything spawns. I'm not going to rotate top. Not yet, at least. I want to clear this first. I'm going to rotate top now. We played that okay. We could have played that better. We need Thresh to back up. Thresh should back up right here. So we have 30 seconds. We should have dropped a ward at Rift beforehand. Alright, we can't help there anymore. Oh, he's going in. I really wish he didn't do that. Alright, we're going to do Dragon first. No, Camille got a... well, her jungle was nerfed. You're right. Sorry. Alright, so we need to pull it out. See what I'm telling you guys? This is what low elo players don't understand. We're not pulling it out right now, which is a mistake. I'm going to try and clear this real fast. I might be dead here, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm probably dead here. That was my bad. I didn't notice the Kayle was right there, so that's my fault. I can only blame myself for that. I don't think I can get there in time. Maybe if the TF rotates. TF isn't gonna rotate.
Double kill. Enemy slain.
Wow, dude. Really? What a fucking piece of shit, man.
First turret destroyed.
That's worth. Rotate back to my team. But my team doesn't help me. That's unfortunate. Ashe.
Enemy turret destroyed.
I'm putting too much trust in my team right now. I need to stop putting trust in them. Because they've failed me twice now.
Enemy rampage.
I gotta kill Tristana. We lose this game because of Tristana. Yeah, we actually may lose this game.
Unstoppable. Ally slain.
Because they outscale us, so we actually may lose this game. We're gonna lose bot too. I have to choose between mid or bot. Or top or mid.
Top turret is under attack.
Oh, why did you not hit that one? Excellent.
Unstoppable. Shut down.
Oh my god, really? Of course, I messed it up.
Top turret is under attack. Turret lost.
Oh, I'm dead.
Dominating.
Nice.
Ally slain.
Oh, I don't think I can help, but I'll try.
Ally slain. Double kill.
Nice, we got an assist off.
Legendary.
We gotta kill Triss, though. Okay, we did kill Triss, sorry. 50 seconds till Dragon.
Turret lost.
30 seconds till Rift.
Legendary. Double kill.
I need the team to rotate towards me.
Legendary. Enemy turret destroyed.
Start it. That was a good lantern.
On my way. Rift Herald. Attack this champion.
Okay, hopefully we pull it out this time. Wow, the dragon killed me. Oh my goodness, dude. The dragon killed me. I didn't notice if he took Demolish or not. I didn't pay attention. I apologize. I can't believe the dragon killed me, man. This Gwen needs to back up. I cannot believe the dragon killed me with how well I played that. Since we have 2 dragons, what I kind of want to do right now is I want to push out the bot side of the map, so that way it makes it harder for them to get to dragon. Because if we get 3 dragons, the game's over. Yeah, let's push bot. Let's push bot. See, if we open this bot lane, they can't. It'll be hard for them to contest this tower or this next dragon, and that'll basically almost secure it for us.
Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy turret destroyed.
We don't need to try and end here.
Slain an enemy.
We could probably do Baron. Honestly. Just the double stun is too strong. We can end. Nice.
Victory.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that Lee Sin went that or not. Honestly, I didn't pay attention. My friend just had a baby, which is very exciting. Dude, the TF killed it that game, guys. The TF absolutely went off that game, which we needed because the whatchamacallit was fed as hell. I know, finally, we didn't get trolled. We did not get trolled. It's amazing. We just need to climb up, man. But not bad, like I said. Right now, we're still currently in the top 0.01 of all players. But we're definitely far behind where we should be. I just don't have the time to play like some of my friends do, man. Like some of my friends do, they play all day, every day. I don't have that time. I play all night, but man, they play all night and all day. Honestly, I shouldn't be playing right now. Honestly, I need to do some work around the house. People are already challenger, yeah. Those people are super good though, man. Those people who are already challenger are so good. They're people like my friend Shadow, just unbelievably good. Yeah, they play every day and every damn all day. Oh, I'm sure they've played a ton. But actually, some of them not as many as you think. Those players are so good. How does the ranking system work in Wild Rift? So, RKA, it used to work exactly like League of Legends, but they changed it. Well, no, I take that back. It used to work exactly like League of Legends once you hit Diamond. Then they changed it. Now the ranking system isn't very good. The ranking system uses a mark system. It's pretty terrible. It's a pretty terrible ranking system. So like in Wild Rift, high elo is 41 marks Grandmaster or better. That's high elo in Wild Rift. Everything below that is low elo. I think they made some changes this season, though. So far, it looks like less players are ranking up. So I don't know if they made some changes to the ranking matchmaking algorithm. It's MMR based. Yes, it's still MMR based. But Wild Rift is also kind of weird. So in Wild Rift, if you have a really... Well, I guess it's still the same. If your win rate is really high, they will give you lower win rate champions to play with. Which they do that in League of Legends too. But the higher your win rate is, the worse your teammates will be. Or the higher your KDA is, the worse your teammates will be. Because the game expects you to be able to carry them. Which they kind of do that in League too. But it's all an MMR-based system. So I used to play League of Legends as well, RKA. I stopped playing it just because I hated how long the games were. I like this way better. Games in Wild Rift are like 15, 20 minutes. But I would say like... Grandmaster, if you're talking lower Grandmaster, RKA is like the equivalent of probably Diamond 3 on PC. I think so. I'd have to look at the ranking or the statistics again. But if I remember correctly, low Grandmaster is like Diamond 3, I think. This is the beginning of the season where I'm at right now. That's why Masters like 0.01%, because there's only a couple players. The season just reset. So that's why Masters is so high at the current moment. Masters is usually low elo in Wild Rift. And Grandmaster is low elo in Wild Rift as well. It's only upper Grandmaster that's actually high elo. Some players argue that only 60 points plus in Grandmaster is high elo. I don't know if I necessarily agree, because 41 plus points is the top like 5,000 players. I feel like 5,000 is a pretty good number for high elo, to consider it high elo. And then there's 200 challengers in Wild Rift, which I think League, when I used to play League, it was 100. I don't know if they changed it or not. I haven't played League since Season 7. And then also, like, the other thing that's a little different about this than PC is auto attack canceling doesn't work as well in this. Like, as far as like auto attack walk, auto attack walk, auto attack walk, all that jazz, it's not the same.
Enemy slain.
Honestly, if I played that a little bit better, we probably would have killed both of them.
Danger. Ally slain.
That's unfortunate. Oh, so close. Man, Karma, come on, bro. Good job. We gotta shove this real fast.
Enemy slain.
Alright, she's right behind me. That's another thing. If you don't know Evelynn, after the heart pops, it points an arrow to where they are. In case you guys weren't aware. After that heart pops, it literally points an arrow to where Evelynn is. So pay attention to that heart. Damn, we're in a really bad... We did not do our jungle clear timing well this game. We're in really bad transition. We gotta back now. We don't have time. Dang it, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, so we're just gonna rush over, drop a ward on Rift, and head straight to Dragon.
On my way. Danger.
Unfortunately, our team backed, which is really unfortunate. Unfortunately, I'm a noob, and I just got hit. Ooh, this sucks. We need to be patient. Right here. We should be patient. Man, the teams, they're not playing this very well at all. It's really unfortunate, man. Oh, I couldn't get away. That's super unfortunate, man. Dude, the team just played it so... I don't know why they... I don't understand why they were up here. Why not just be with me right here, dude? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. If everybody groups around me, they have to walk us in a straight line, and I can continually... We can tag team the TF stun and my stun. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But luckily, our Aatrox is doing really well.
Are you excited to hang out with your Geraldo?
We're going to probably lose first tower. Oh, I'm lagging out. I'm lagging out. What is this? I can't move. Ooh, that was close. Thank God I dropped it right away. We might be able to get one more hit. We might be able to get one more hit. Oh, so close.
This is where Snapchat stories are also
We got scaled pretty well, so we should be okay this game. Oh, we can get him. We can get him. No, my dogs are going crazy, and my friends are talking about their Puerto Rico trip. Somebody needs to hold this top lane. I guess it's got to be me, unfortunately. I may not be able to get there in time. Yeah, we lose a lot, unfortunately. TF is too low. I thought he had health. I'm going to shove this top lane right now. TF should ult in. Is he going to ult in? Why? I think TF should have ulted in right there. I'll let them fight. I'm going to take this top tower. It's a good trade. I'm going to leave now. They're rotating towards me. Actually, I'm going to back. Alright. We got to do dragon. We can't give up a second dragon. That's how we throw. Unfortunately, it looks like none of us have a pink. We don't have TF, and he doesn't have ult, which we need him because he's one of our strongest. Really? It's gonna see me in the bush?
But do you want to have that? Maybe we should
I really hate it when teams do this, man. These 50-50 things. Do the rift, do the rift, do the rift, do the rift. Oh my god, dude. He could have got rift and he didn't. That's really unfortunate, dude. He wasn't paying attention.
No, sorry. Dude, I'm pretty sure. Like my dad mentioned that he wants to come check out the this island with like two walls or something. He might come out one of the night, or like, you know, the night of to crash around. We'll hang out, party with us. Or at least when we get back to the island. Maybe a beach day with us. There's that, and also said that he might swing
Yeah,
by
death cap.
or,
Dang, man. I keep having to stop this split push, which is really annoying. I'm literally a team fight champion, but I'm having to stop the split push.
Enemy slain.
what happens if you like sneak one person and get crazy.
I guess I just have to cover the split push this game, because none of my teammates are going to do it, it looks like. Which is really unfortunate, because, like, I'm literally, I mean, I'm not a good split push champion at all, but this Kai'Sa has been non-stop split pushing, and my team is doing nothing about it.
You wanna turn the camera around?
I'm one of the strongest people in the game right now, but I'm having to stop split pushes rather than fight.
Yeah, so they said that basically it usually like if it's like, you know, you put in 4 people, like 20 people show up. Or if there's like an incident, that's what I'm trying to notice. Even if you get cameras on there, check for like unless they, you know, they get back on who was wrecked or like, you know.
We should just do Baron. Let's do Baron. Let's do Baron. She's dead, so this is free.
You know, somebody's gonna do get caught. And one, but even if,
I honestly thought I was going to die there, dude. I'm not even joking.
that review, and then that just hurts them more, so it's worth it for them to like kind of like slap on the wrist, like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. You know, so that usually it's like a $20 fee for every person over, or something like that. Anyway. So it's really like, yeah. So basically, there's 50 reasons why they won't, or why.
I really need that blue, but I need to push with this Baron.
Why it would matter is like a $20 fee. So it should be good. And then yeah, we'll be fine as far as yeah, we'll figure out arrangements, sleeping arrangements.
On my team push while I take this.
Alright, I'm gonna let you go.
On my way. Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy turret destroyed. Your team has slain the dragon. Legendary.
We got 2 of the 3. That's another thing that's different about Wild Rift RC is how the dragons work.
Destroyed. Legendary.
Yeah, guys, my dogs are always crazy. I try to get headphones, but every time I put in headphones, they just make this like buzzing sound. I don't know why. I have no idea why my headphones always make a buzzing sound. Dude, sometimes I don't even know where this hair comes from that I get on me. No, it's not picking up feedback, because even if I'm in a room by myself, it makes a random buzz. I don't know why. I'm using an adapter, and then I'm just plugging in with a regular headphone jack, and it makes a buzz sound. It doesn't make the buzz sound if I use Bluetooth, but when I use Bluetooth, the sound quality is terrible. Like, terrible. I have no clue why it does it. Maybe it's just a crappy splitter. Maybe I need to return it and buy like an iPhone splitter, an actual Apple splitter, and not these off-brand ones made in China or from companies in China, per se. Oh, I need a ban. Yeah, RC, this game is very meant so to be fast-paced. Games are meant to be like 15 to 20 minutes max. The concepts, RKA, are the exact same as League. You just put everything at a 2x speed, basically. I would think that also not having a mic, I would get more feedback because I'm literally just using my device's mic, which is like completely open for everything versus just something being right next to my mouth picking up. It's super weird. I think it's the device that I'm using. I probably just need to return it. I actually may do that. I may schedule a return of these devices because they clearly don't work well. They just make a buzzing sound, so I'm never going to use them. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to return these freaking items. Let's see, can I still return? Yeah, I'm just returning those items. I wasn't gonna return them, but like, I'm sick and tired of trying. Dang it. Damn it, that's probably first blood. Hopefully he backs. Please back. He's dead. He's gonna die here.
Retreat from the enemy champion.
Oh, so selfish, man. So selfish.
Retreat from the enemy champion. First blood. Ally slain. Danger. On my way.
Wow, 2 of them survived with 1 HP, man. That's unfortunate.
The middle turret is under attack. Danger. Enemy slain.
Oh, I forgot to switch to a ward.
Middle turret is under attack.
Dang it, just missed it. 30 gold gone. Dang, Shen, alt. He watched his lane rotate, then didn't alt, man. That's unfortunate.
Danger.
Oh, it's Fire Dragon. That's unfortunate too. We're behind. Oh, they're dead.
Slain.
Nice. We give it up for free. Not worth.
On my way.
Not worth at all.
First turret destroyed.
Not versus Yi. Absolutely not worth.
Middle turret is under attack.
Not worth at all. Because we lose Rift too. Kind of surprised they're not there already.
Top turret is under attack.
We have such a bad team comp. We have no front line. Oh, 1-8. Dude, that's the 4th time somebody's lived with a singular HP, dude.
Attack the Rift Herald.
There he is.
Ally slain.
Oh man, our front line's just, we have such poor front line. No front line.
Enemy killing spree.
Our comp is shit. Our comp's absolutely shit. If we win this, it'll be a fucking miracle. Because they're just gonna keep getting more and more fed. I need as much sustain as possible. Unfortunately. I haven't seen our Shen ult one time, man. Not a single ult this whole game yet. Wow. Finally, he ulted, man. Finally. Oh shit, we're all dead. At least they were smart enough to stay in my pool.
Shut down. Enemy turret destroyed.
Yeah, luckily they were smart enough to stay in my pool. Wow, does she live? Okay, I was about to say. We gotta get this dragon. We gotta get this dragon.
On my way.
We gotta get this dragon, guys.
On my way.
Alright, I got it back. I have too much gold.
On my way. Engage. On my way.
Oh, why would you do that? Now it's in smiting range of them, dude. An auto attack range. That was dumb, dude.
Bottom turret is under attack.
I really need to get that blue, man. Like, really bad. Maybe their blue's up? No, it's not.
On my way.
Man, we're farming so bad this game. Our farm is horrible this game, guys.
On my way. Shut down.
We're not playing well at all this game. We're playing really, really bad.
Age.
Like, we're getting carried this game.
Bottom turret is under attack. On my way.
Nice. I wish we'd stop playing ARAM.
On my way. Attack the turret. Enemy turret destroyed.
So I know I told you guys put the ward in the back. The reason why I'm not putting the ward in the back is because we have control. Alright, I got a back to stop this.
Top turret is under attack. Turret lost.
Let's do Baron.
On my way.
Let's do Baron.
Attack Baron. On my way. On my way.
Okay, I guess we're not gonna do Baron. I think we could do Baron here pretty easily.
Enemy turret destroyed. On my way. Danger.
That's unfortunate. That was stupid of me to push up that far though, so that's my fault. If the misfortune wasn't there though, I actually may have killed the Yi. Can we stop playing ARAM? Please? God, like, what's the point of playing ARAM? Like, what is literally the point?
Engage.
Let's attack another tower. Let's do something other than play fucking ARAM. Thank you. What are you guys talking about? Oh, the turret's losing health over time. They're also supposed to bring inhibs in, and there's still no inhibs, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that either. There's supposed to be inhibitors. Yeah, I don't like the towers destroying themselves over time, but I do like the inhibitor. I do like having an inhibitor. The more they make the game like League PC, the happier I'll be. Does anyone speak Spanish? Anybody know what he said?
I am bound, but I will not break.
We may lose this game. We'll see. Our comp's pretty trash again. We have hella lockdown though. Hella CC. So it all depends. If we fall behind, we're effed. If we get ahead, it's over for them.
Minions have spawned.
It's too bad I wasn't Yone mid lane. Yone is decent into, I mean, Lux is pretty good into Yone. I hope they saw that.
Danger. Danger. Bottom turret is under attack. Danger.
Enemy slain.
Do you guys like that flash that caused him to go backwards away from his tower?
Attack this champion. Danger. Danger. Danger.
Come on, spawn.
You have slain an enemy.
Oh, wow, dude. So lucky. So lucky, dude.
Middle turret is under attack. Danger. Retreat from the enemy champion.
Ally slain. Rampage.
Double kill. Unstoppable. On my way.
I don't know where the team is right now.
Middle turret is under attack.
Ally slain.
I just got it back, unfortunately. I can't do my blue.
On my way. Enemy slain. On my way.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Killing spree. Triple kill. Rampage. Enemy slain.
I can't believe I live there, honestly. I literally can't believe I live there. We just need to drop it mid so we get first tower.
First turret destroyed.
I know we probably could have got mid without it, but I just want the gold. I don't even care. I just want the gold. That's all I want.
Enemy slain. Danger. Enemy turret destroyed. Unstoppable.
GG. What do you know, guys? The mid stole mid, but he was actually good. You don't see that every day. You don't see that every day. Where the mid steals mid and he's actually good. I'm actually going to give him a like. You do not see that every day. That's hilarious. Also, guys, if you're not liked and subscribed, like, subscribe. That's hilarious. Bro, you went off. All right, guys. Actually, I think I'm going to call it a short night tonight because I want to record that video and get it uploaded and everything. And I still haven't eaten yet. So I think I'm going to call it a short night. But it was a good night. Let's see. We played... How many games did we play today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, and we lost 2, and we won 4. Honestly, we should have won this one, but we had a troll. And this one, I think we could have won too, but yeah, it was rough. It was rough. But yeah, I think I'm going to record that game, or that Jungle Dynamics breakdown video and everything, and get that going as well. We are 15 wins away from Grandmaster. 15 more wins, and then we will be GM. Which hopefully we'll have that in the next... I would like to have that in the next 4 days. If we could get to GM in 4 days, I'd be pretty happy. Actually, how long has the stream been going on? No, I am going to get off. I need to record that video. I need to not go to bed at 2 a.m. at least one day a week. Actually, let's check our stats. We've had a pretty bad stat year. These are some of the worst stats we've ever had. As far as like the win rate's good, but the KDA and the team fight participation is really, 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 really bad. It's really bad. Really bad. Like pathetically bad. Oh wow, he got off. And how close is he to master? Oh, he was only at 3 points. I was about to say, man, if he's close to master, we should have just got it tonight. What was my fault? I'll take blame for this game. I will not take blame for this game, though. I will not take blame for this game. At all. Let's see where we're at with Morgana. Top 11. We're almost back in the top 10 again. Part of me wants to go... Part of me wants to try and go for the number 1 Morgana. I just have to literally one-trick her, though, and only play her. Let's see how good this guy's at Morgana. He's got 4, 3, 9, 4, 4, that's not bad. 4, 4, 11. 3, 3, 10. Basically 4, 10. Not bad. Let's just look at the top 5. Wait, did I already click in? Oh, there we go. 4, 3, 9, 8. Okay. And let's see number 5. 4, 3, 9. All right, let's see what we're at. Where are we at with Morgana this season? We are 2 and 11. So we're pretty on par with them. No, April, you're right. I should have told you. I should have told them the things I was telling them. It's hard to type in game because it's not a keyboard. It takes so long to type in game. Like you have to stop playing basically to type in game. But no, you are correct. I could have done quick things like get objective back and things like that. I tried to ping a lot, but I should have typed more. You are 100% correct. I should have typed more. Our stats are on par with the top Morganas, though. I wonder what their win rates are, though. Actually, I forgot to look at that. What are their win rates on Morgana? Are their win rates as high as mine? 59, mine's better. 64, mine's better. 52, mine is better. 56, mine is better. 58, mine is better. 53, mine is better. Oh, I'm number 7. I am the best Morgana in North America, guys. I have the highest win rate by a lot. By a lot. I'm ranked number 7, but no, I am the best Morgana in North America. Because all these guys have like several, some of them are like almost 8, 10 points below me in win rate. I think the number 1 was the closest to me. What was he at? He's at 59? Yeah. So the closest person to me in win rate for Morgana in the top 10 players was the number 1 player. And he's only a 59. And for season 8, I am a 66.7. No, April, you're 100% right. That game was 100% winnable. If you are right, if I would have typed to my team what to do versus just complain to you guys about it, we would have won. The good thing is, though, so even though I'm complaining to you guys, I'm complaining to you guys and telling you what they should be doing. While I'm complaining, I'm telling you guys what they should be doing. Dude, my TF is an 81% win rate this season. Oh my god. My Riven and Lee. You know, I have realized that oh my god. My Evelyn's a 36% win rate? I have never been that low, ever. Oh my god. I need to start playing some Evelyn and get that up. Oh my god, that is horrible. Yeah, it was winnable. I think the thing is also you have to realize I am a verbal processor. I have to verbally process my frustration. Part of the reason why I text less now is because I verbally process it to you guys what my thoughts and frustration are versus my teammates. But I need to do a better job at verbalizing to you guys what should be happening in the game, and I need to do a better job at texting to my teammates what should be happening in the game. Dude, I'm actually shook about my Evelyn win rate right now. My Evelyn's always been about a 60%, and it's at 36% win rate right now for my Evelyn. I've never been that low. Ever. Wow. That's crazy. All right, guys. GG's. It was good playing. I wish we would have only lost 1 game. Actually, I wish we would have lost no games, but it was fun. Peace out.